they cannot come into my body right now. I started drinking this energy drink, uh, and we may see a phase change in a matter of hours to days here, because they are saying a lot now on level 2. They're like, what are we doing here if we can't go in there? We might not be able to do turn it off anymore. They don't when you've got enough mass. What I realized is it really is as simple as that. Your physical state, your physical condition will eliminate invaders, influxers. In hindsight, in like less than 3 seconds, I realized I have not been. Okay, here's. Okay, thank you, sir. Formalization involving influxing has been 10 years of portal operators uh, with, firstly, right, level 2 audio frustrating you and making you angry and yell and punch the sky. And then come back my normal phase after 2019. Uh, Me going from 200, 17 pounds to 180 in like less than a month, because they gradually at a fast pace changed my casing out. Had nothing to do with like, in addition to the meds making me gain weight. What was it? Metformin and Latuda. Come 2025, it's do, right? They went from being stationary portals to exploding over and over and walling it, and this is the only way we know how to live. And they have become extremely desperate because they are living in our balls, meaning they are aligning with parts of our bodies to make us sore. Now we acquire mass, and me as the formalization leader with all this influxing, right? uh I would say, in terms of your interactions with a large number of people, creating alignment with cloaked equipment, uh, sexual activity, being consistent. It's like what? Uh, Gratifying myself twice a day is like a normal thing. And then when you have your, like, you want to blast and like go 5 times in a day, that happens like what, once every 1 to 2 months. I'm still at a normal pace, actually. At a normal pace when it comes to maybe having people in my alignment, akin to having people around me in my neighborhood or as I walk around, right? Eventually, you're going to have to relieve yourself, especially if you're stressed out or frustrated and tired. That's a human. That's sentient beings with sexual organs. It really is just about now getting rid of them from being inside our bodies and making us sore by acquiring mass. Because it's all this, for me, it's been all this level 2 communication. You know, it makes you just want to drop everything on the floor and lay down as soon as you get home, when it's all day and all night every day. And then gradually I've gotten to this point, right? And shit, stamina, jogging, running, in addition to working out, squats and back lifts, because that's where you lay after you orgasm and lay down. That's where they load you up with water and after especially taking a bath. You've got water in your blood already, in your skin. You can see your skin start to wrinkle and fold. It means they're adding water as you try to massage it out. Because you got to do all these things. Like, once you get done with, like, rubbing it out and you want to get up, right? Start doing squats and, like, lifting dumbbells or whatever. And then, like, from tomorrow, uh, a workout regimen. It really has to be, consistent, because you let yourself get thin, the influxers will come back and start do it all over your body again. Because, like, you rub it out and per body section, you could tell who's there. They're like in two places at the same time with two different portals as you rub two different places. Isn't this great? Yeah, fabulous for yourselves. What are you gonna do? You're gonna be here just watching me now? It might be. You have no reason to talk to me unless you want to provide me with new information or something, and spill something or snitch on yourselves. Is all it would be. All this positive help in order to double and give yourself a positive reason to be here, because I need social interaction, and maybe sometimes I'm quiet on are you a positive or a negative, in order to fill that void, because I'm alone. Still common knowledge. I haven't incurred any liabilities by conversing with people on level 2. They know that out there. But influxers versus invaders aside, common knowledge, you are not supposed to be here. What are you providing me with? In exchange for your yachting activities and walling that, That's sectoid. I understand that. We went over that the other night. But the regulars and their stark, obvious movements, you're done. I don't foresee any of you bringing it to the street. What did I say? You already lost. The fight is where? The fight is out there, and we are preparing for it, and at the same time getting rid of you by working out and training physically. Superheroes, supervillains. It really does involve your physical element there. You don't take care of it and maintain it, they'll come back and ruin you. Say you're in a social situation, right? Versus my situation. I could think about that one, and the dynamic of you're probably in an environment where it's not flat. If you're in a metropolis, you already got to work out. Cause what? People will make you thin around you. You got influences, motivations. They'll cause you to do something recreational like smoke, sexual activity, doing nothing, sitting. All that shit will make you thin. Then you wear heels, right? You're gonna want to walk slow and then like have a seat or lay down. You do it for too long. I realize that. That's why I bring my shoes everywhere I go now. You got heels. You can't just rock heels all day. You'll screw yourself. Residents, sirs and ma'ams, FPs. Let's raise up. It's coming down to it because my room is getting cleaner. I cleaned the backyard. I'm considering finishing out the renovations, replacements for a sale of this house. My SML impersonating parents here are only here for minutes at a time. And per what I do, they have to get collected in a matter of minutes every time, while they're trying to conduct their sexcapades on everything I do, and are corroborating with the MLs with everything they do in terms of antagonism, just like my own parents. Across dimensions, just like your no. Across dimensions, they're the movements of their movements decide their fate. It's just I'm just sitting here listening to the clock tick. You guys are down to the wire. Let's monitor for changes as we move forward here. Good evening.